Hi everyone, welcome to Blossom and Balance Yoga. Today we are doing a 30-minute yoga flow, and this 30-minute yoga flow is going to focus on our core and our legs, but it's going to leave you feeling amazing. Make sure you turn on your favorite yoga playlist, which you can do with either Spotify or Apple. Close out of Patreon, come back in after you have started your playlist, and we'll get going. For today's yoga flow, we are going to do 2 sequences, and they are going to change just a little bit. You do need 2 blocks, your mat, and space around you. I recommend that your 2 blocks stay at the top of your mat. Let's get started. To start, we are going to come into a tabletop position. Go ahead and find your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And when you're ready, drop your belly into cat and round your spine into cow. And drop into cat and cow. Go ahead and move at your own pace here. Linking your cat-cow with your breath. Breathing in and out. Go ahead and do one more set. And come back to neutral. You're going to grab your blocks and you're going to put them underneath your hands on the lowest height here. And here, we're going to go back to our cat-cow. So you're going to round your spine and drop into cat. And you should feel a little bit of a difference here. Maybe you're able to get into cat or cow a little bit easier. Go ahead and go through that one more time. And come back to center. Bring your knees out wide and send your hips back to a child's pose. Hands are still on the blocks, allowing you to open your chest a little bit more, open up your shoulders a little bit more. Take another inhale and exhale and come back up to tabletop. From here, you're going to bring your left leg out for bird dog and your right hand out forward. You can keep your left hand on the block. You'll inhale to reach up, exhale to lower. Inhale, reach up, exhale, lower. 2 more times, inhale, reach up, exhale, lower. Last one, inhale to reach up, exhale, lower. Bring your right hand to your block, leave your left leg out. We'll do a couple of cat-cows here. Again, just a little bit differently. So you're going to cat and cow. And come to center. Nice job. I'm going to move my block out of the way. I'm going to plant my right hand, and I am going to reach open into a modified side plank on the left, and then reach up and over with my left hand, feeling a nice stretch down my side. Inhale, and then exhale to push all the way up. We're going to come into a mini warrior 2. So your left knee is going to be pushing out, right leg is straight, and we'll reach forward and come back for our mini warrior 2. Just rocking forward and back gently. One more time. And back to center. Nice job. Come back to tabletop. Grab your other block. And let's repeat that, starting with our bird dog. So right leg comes back, left hand comes forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your left hand back to your block. Right leg is still out. We're going to cat-cow here. Just a couple of times. and hold. Go ahead and move your left block out of the way. Plant your left hand, turn open into a modified plank. Reach your right arm up over your ear, opening up the side of your body. Inhale, and then on an exhale, push up and coming into our mini warrior two. So left or right leg should be bent, left leg should be straight, arms coming out. You're going to sink forward and back gently for our mini warrior two, opening up our legs. One more time. And come back. Bring yourself back forward. Go ahead and move both blocks out of your way. From your tabletop position, you're going to curl your toes under, push up and back to downward dog. You can take a second to pedal out your feet. And when you're ready, walk to the top of your mat. Hanging over your legs, you might take a second and do a ragdoll. Inhale and exhale to roll all the way up. Beautiful job. We're going to do one sun salutation just to make sure that we're warmed up before we move into our standing poses. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, push up and back for downward dog. All right, let's get ready. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands. Inhale to rise up into high lunge. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale to bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and open up into warrior two. Repeat that. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Bring your arms up to your ears. Exhale, bend into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hold your warrior two. Flip your right palm up, reach up and back for peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, back forward. Push all of your weight onto your right leg, reaching forward, coming into warrior or half moon. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Bring your left foot forward. Come all the way up. Let's vinyasa. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step back. Inhale. Exhale to lower all the way to the mat. Up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes under, push up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, plant your left foot in between your hands. Inhale to reach up to high lunge. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time, inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Beautiful. Open up into warrior two. Repeat that. Inhale, straighten. Bring your arms up to your ears. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Beautiful work. Flip your left palm up, reaching up and back for peaceful warrior. Exhale back to center. Putting all of your weight onto your left hand, your left leg, you're going to reach forward, coming into half moon. Again, I use my block for half moon. It allows me to get into the pose and hold the pose. Do whatever you need to do today. Inhale, exhale, coming up to mountain. Beautiful work. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, come up for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes under, push up and back for downward facing dog. Take a couple seconds to pedal out your legs here before we move into the sequence. Again, but we make it just a little bit more spicy. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, bring it forward, plant your foot in between your hands. Inhale to reach up for high lunge. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Bring your hands behind your ears. You're going to inhale to reach your right elbow to right knee. Exhale, come up. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, come up. Two more times. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, come up. Last one. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to come up. Bring your arms back out. Flip your right palm up, reaching up and back for warrior or peaceful warrior. Inhale and exhale back to center. Make your right leg really strong. Bring all of your weight onto your right foot, coming forward into half moon. From here, you are going to crunch your left knee towards your chest. So you're going to bring your left knee in and push out. Bring your left knee in, push out. Last one, bring your left knee in, push out. Now from here, you're going to push all of your weight up onto your right leg. Try not to put your left foot down, coming forward and grabbing your toes for the beginning of hand to foot pose. If you would like to extend your leg out for hand to foot, you can. It would look like this, or stay here, challenging your balance just a little bit more. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it out. Let's vinyasa. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step back to plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Breathe in for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes under, push up and back. Downward facing dog. All right, last round. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, place your foot in between your hands. Inhale to rise up to high lunge. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Bringing your hands behind your ears. Inhale to reach left elbow to left knee. Exhale, come up. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, up. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, up. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, come up. Back to your warrior two. Flip your left palm up. Reach up and back for peaceful warrior. Exhale back to warrior two, making your left leg really strong. Push forward, coming into half moon. From here, bend your left knee towards your chest, or right knee towards your chest, and push out. Bend right knee towards chest and out. One more time, bend, push out. Making your left leg and your core really strong. Bring your right leg forward without touching if you can, coming into hand to foot or preparing for hand to foot. Personally, my balance is really off today, so I'm going to stay here. But if you would like to open up to hand to foot, go ahead. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. We're going to vinyasa down. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step back to plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Coming up into cobra or upward facing dog. This time you're going to exhale back to child's pose. Taking a couple of breaths here. When you're ready, push up and back to downward facing dog. And we're going to come into a pigeon on the right side. So bring your right knee behind your right hand. The bottom of your foot is pushing out towards the left. And you can remain here in pigeon. You can lower down. I like to place my head on a block. Just allow your breaths to deepen here. On your next inhale, walk your hands up. Curl your left toes under and push up and back to downward dog. And then bring your left knee forward for pigeon on the left. Again, you can remain upright here if that feels good, or walk yourself down. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up. Instead of moving into downward dog, you're going to come onto your left hip, swing your right leg around, and lower yourself all the way to the mat. Bring your knees to your chest and just take a second to hug them in. You might rock back and forth a little bit. Inhale and then hug your right knee to your chest. Exhale, releasing your left leg to the mat. Really actively pull your right knee towards your right armpit. This is going to open up the left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left leg up, hugging your knees to your chest, rocking back and forth. And then hug your left knee to your chest, bring your right leg out straight, lowering to the mat. opening up your right hip flexor here. Inhale, exhale, bring your right knee in. Bring both feet to the mat. We're gonna do one more pose before we move into Shavasana. I like to have my blocks for this next pose. It just makes it feel better for me. You're going to want them on the outsides of your mat. Go ahead and lower back down to your mat if you grabbed your blocks. Feet are flat on the floor, but bring them together. And then open up into a supine bound angle or butterfly pose. So the bottoms of your feet are together. Your knees are opening out wide and your knees are underneath your blocks here. I personally love this pose. It is a great restorative pose. It is a great pose to open up your inner thighs, your hip flexors, your quads. But it also has some really great internal benefits. This allows your body to kind of lengthen and open up inside, your intestines to open up. It can help with digestion. It can help with menstrual cramps. It just feels really, really good. Allow your knees to be heavy, either reaching towards the mat or onto your blocks. Just allow the muscles to relax into this pose. Now you can remain here for your Shavasana, or go ahead and bring your knees together. You can move your blocks off to the side if you need to. Straighten your legs, coming into your Shavasana. You can place a blanket over your hips. You might want to put a bolster or a pillow under your knees, especially if your lower back is feeling tight. You can rest your hands on your stomach. You can rest your hands on the ground to accept energy from the earth, or palms up to accept energy from the sky. Do whatever feels good for you here. Allowing your breaths to deepen. Shavasana can be the hardest part of yoga for some people. And if your mind wanders, that's okay. Just bring it back to the here and present. Go ahead and blink your eyes open if you had them closed. Wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing some gentle movement into your body. If you're feeling ready, bring your right arm up over your head, turning onto your right side. Take a big inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, push all the way up, coming into a comfortable position. Thank you so much for joining me today for this wonderful 30-minute yoga flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment and like if you did. And if there's a particular area of yoga that you would like to see more of here on Patreon, please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me.